The night sky stretches wide above the ancient world. Stars flicker like silver eyes, watching over silent lands. In a marble temple, the air glows with quiet wisdom. Athena, daughter of Zeus, sits in calm reflection. Her gaze rises, steady, toward the heavens above. The constellations shimmer, shifting like hidden scripts. She feels the stir of mystery within the endless dark. For centuries she has guided kings, poets, and dreamers. Her voice of reason has shaped laws and inspired minds. Yet tonight, the stars speak a language unknown to her. Their patterns bend into unfamiliar paths of light. A soft wind moves through the temple's high columns. It carries whispers that sound older than time itself. Athena listens, her heart both curious and still. The universe, vast and secret, seems to call her name. Not with thunder, not with fire, but with quiet wonder. The goddess of wisdom feels the pull of discovery. Something waits beyond mortal words and sacred scrolls. Something woven into the tapestry of the night. The journey begins beneath the wisdom of stars. The temple falls into silence as midnight deepens across the land. A silver glow spreads over the marble floor like water. Athena stands still, her eyes fixed on the boundless sky. The constellations drift as if they carry secret voices. One star brightens, pulsing with a rhythm like a heart. Its light spills downward, filling the temple with shimmer. Athena listens, not with ears, but with the soul inside. She hears a call, ancient and soft, older than memory. The stars do not speak with words, but with luminous patterns. They weave across the sky like threads on a cosmic loom. Shapes emerge, telling stories lost to both mortals and gods. Athena feels her wisdom stir, yet hunger for more grows. Knowledge fills her temples, scrolls, and minds of her followers. But the stars offer truths that no book has yet written. They promise a wisdom shaped by silence, time, and eternity. The goddess steps toward the open courtyard of the temple. The night air brushes her face like a tender question. Each constellation bends, aligning with purpose in the heavens. She senses a path unfolding beyond mortal comprehension, a journey not of earth or sea, but of celestial thought. Athena closes her eyes and steadies her immortal breath. The oracle of Delphi once spoke of a hidden riddle. It told of wisdom scattered not in temples or scrolls. It lived in stars, waiting for one who would listen. Now the words echo, and their meaning feels alive again. The stars whisper her name, carried in silence, woven in light. Athena feels wonder, not pride, in this quiet invitation. She knows wisdom cannot be commanded, but only discovered. The night becomes her guide, a map written in starlight. She recalls the mortals she has aided in their struggles. Kings seeking counsel, poets searching for words, thinkers for truth. Her guidance has shaped laws, inspired courage, and birthed vision. Yet still, even she, the goddess of wisdom, yearns for more. Not for power, not for dominion, but for deeper understanding. What is wisdom if it remains still, unchallenged, unmoving? True wisdom grows, expands, and shines, like the stars above. Athena raises her hand toward the sky in solemn greeting. The constellations glow brighter, answering her gesture with light. She feels her spirit rising as though lifted beyond earth. The temple fades from her sight, yet she feels no fear. Instead, curiosity blooms, pure as the night around her. She begins the journey, stepping into realms of the cosmos. Her thoughts become wings, carrying her from one star to another. Each pulse of light guides her further into the mystery. The wisdom of stars has opened its door at last, and Athena, seeker of truth, has chosen to walk inside. The night sky glimmers, as Athena steps deeper into its mystery. Stars arrange themselves into paths unseen by mortal eyes. She follows their silent rhythm, a dance older than time. Each constellation bends toward her like a guide on the way. Far ahead, a soft light gathers into a sacred flame. It flickers in patterns that resemble ancient words of prophecy. Athena knows this is not mere starlight, but a message. The oracle once spoke of riddles carried in the heavens. Her memory recalls the echo of a voice from Delphi. Wisdom lies not in scrolls, but in the breath of stars. Now those words return, bright as the flame before her. Athena reaches the circle of light and finds stillness waiting. The stars above shift, forming the outline of a temple. Columns of fire rise, shimmering like dreams woven from eternity. She steps through them, and silence deepens into sacred space. In that silence, a voice hums, low and steady, ageless. It does not call her by name, but fills her mind. Athena understands the language, though no words are spoken aloud. The voice carries riddles, not answers, yet it feels true. It asks, "What is wisdom, if never shared with another?" Athena reflects, her thoughts turning to the mortals she has guided. Kings who feared loss, poets who longed for meaning, seekers of truth. She recalls how knowledge, when spoken, lit fires in their hearts. And she answers, "Wisdom is a gift meant for all." The flame glows brighter, spreading warmth through the starry temple. Another question stirs from the voice, patient and calm. What is pride, if not the shadow of wisdom unused? Athena lowers her gaze, recalling Cassiopeia in her vanity. She knows that wisdom without humility turns bitter and blind. She whispers, "Pride is the veil that hides truth from light." The flame rises higher, its glow reaching the heavens above. The temple dissolves into starlight and flows around her again. She feels the voice fade, leaving echoes in her spirit. The riddles linger, yet they do not weigh heavy on her. Instead, they feel like seeds, waiting to grow into meaning. Athena breathes deeply, steady and calm in the cosmic air. The stars shimmer, aligning again into paths of quiet guidance. One constellation forms into the figure of a winged horse. Its light flickers as though inviting her to take flight. Athena feels the stirring of wonder, the pull of discovery. The temple of stars has given her riddles to ponder. It has shown her that wisdom begins where pride ends. It has reminded her that knowledge must live in others. The journey continues, and the night sky opens like a book. Athena steps forward, her spirit ready for the next lesson. The stars sway gently, as if forming a river across the sky. Athena steps into its light, her feet touching nothing solid. The night holds her like a mother cradling a curious child. She glides forward, following the glow of countless tiny flames. Each spark seems alive, whispering fragments of forgotten stories. They weave together into constellations that pulse with hidden meaning. Before her rises a figure carved in light, proud and radiant. It is the constellation of Cassiopeia, seated upon her throne. Her crown gleams, yet her face holds shadows of regret. Athena gazes with calm, knowing the tale of this queen. Cassiopeia's vanity once brought storms upon her kingdom's shore. Her pride reached the gods, and her lesson was etched in stars. Now the queen's shimmering eyes look down at the goddess. Her voice is soft, woven from starlight and ancient echoes. "Wisdom is not beauty reflected, but truth remembered," she says. Athena listens, her heart steady, her mind open to learn. The constellation shifts, its stars shaping a mirror of light. In its surface, Athena sees countless faces of mortal lives. farmers planting under the moon, children laughing at dawn, lovers waiting. Each reflects humility, each carries wisdom born from simple moments. Athena speaks gently. True wisdom wears no crown of pride. Cassiopeia bows her head, the stars of her throne dimming. Her crown fades until it is nothing more than starlight dust. The river of stars flows onward, carrying Athena deeper still. Another constellation rises in the distance, shaped like a lyre. Strings shimmer with golden light, vibrating though no hand touches them. Athena recognizes the melody. Songs of Orpheus echo in the void. The notes weave stories of grief, love, loss, and devotion. Each tone reminds Athena that wisdom dwells also in sorrow. The stars hum in chorus, guiding her into harmony's embrace. She closes her eyes, letting the music settle in her soul. It teaches her balance. Knowledge must walk with compassion. The lyre glows brighter, then dissolves back into flowing starlight. Athena opens her eyes to the endless night around her. The constellations drift like teachers waiting for her arrival. She feels no fear, only wonder at each new lesson given. Cassiopeia's humility and Orpheus's harmony blend inside her heart. She realizes wisdom is not a single path, but a weave. Every story, every voice, every mistake, every song carries a thread. Together, they form the great tapestry she now begins to see. The river of stars curves onward, inviting her to continue. She steps forward, her mind sharper, her spirit gentler than before. The night holds its breath, ready to reveal the next truth. Athena walks further along the river of stars, her steps soundless in the void. The night deepens, yet the constellations glow brighter, guiding her onward. She feels as though the universe itself has become her teacher. Suddenly, the stars bend and form the figure of a winged horse. Its body shimmers with silver fire, its wings wide like clouds. Athena recognizes the shape at once. It is Pegasus, the immortal steed. The horse neighs without sound, its voice carried only by light. Wings unfold, scattering sparks that fall like comets into darkness. Pegasus lowers his head, inviting Athena to climb upon his back. She steps forward without hesitation, her hand brushing his glowing mane. The creature feels both solid and endless, like thought made visible. With one leap, Pegasus rises, carrying her higher through the stars. The constellations shrink below, and the sky opens into vastness. Athena's temple, the rivers, the mountains, all fade into faint dust. The goddess feels the rush of flight fill her with wonder. No chariot, no spear, no throne, only the freedom of the sky. The stars stream past like rivers of fire flowing into infinity. Athena holds steady, her eyes wide as Pegasus ascends further. The horse soars toward a constellation shaped like a radiant crown. Each jewel of the crown burns brighter than the morning sun. Athena senses its meaning, imagination, vision, and the birth of creation. Pegasus carries her closer, wings beating in rhythm with the cosmos. The crown glows, and its light pours into Athena's spirit. She feels her mind expand, touched by visions beyond mortal reach. Paintings of galaxies, songs unborn, stories unwritten fill her thoughts. The horse teaches her silently. Imagination is the well of wisdom. For without vision, knowledge becomes silent stone, lifeless and unshaped. Athena breathes deeply, absorbing the lesson carried by the starlit crown. She remembers the mortals who dream beyond their humble lives. Artists who carve beauty from clay, poets who weave words from air, inventors who dare to build what no eye has yet seen. They too share in the power Pegasus now carries to her. The constellation dissolves, leaving only the horse and the open dark. Pegasus circles slowly, his wings leaving trails of radiant dust. Athena rests her hand on his neck, grateful for the gift. She whispers, "Imagination is not escape, but the seed of creation." The horse bows, then turns back toward the river of stars. With gentle speed, Pegasus brings her once more to the path. The river glows warmly, as if welcoming her return with joy. Athena dismounts, her heart brimming with the fire of vision. Pegasus fades into the sky, returning to his eternal constellation. The night around her grows quiet, but her spirit feels renewed. She has learned the wisdom of flight, of vision, of imagination. The river of stars bends onward, ready to show her more. Athena steps forward, her journey guided by the endless light. Athena walks alone again along the glowing river of stars. The silence of the cosmos wraps around her like a cloak. Yet ahead, a fire burns brighter than all constellations combined. It flickers not gently, but fiercely, like a flame defying darkness. Athena narrows her gaze and recognizes the story behind its glow. This is the fire of Prometheus, the titan who gave mankind flame. The constellation burns as a reminder of his daring gift. From its sparks, images rise, villages lit, warmth against winter, food cooked, but also images of weapons forged, cities burning, powers abused. Athena stands still, reflecting on the duality of the gift. A voice emerges from the fire, strong yet heavy with weight. "Knowledge is a fire," it says, "bright, warm, but dangerous too." Athena listens, her eyes steady, her heart calm and thoughtful. The flame swirls and shows mortals building temples with sacred fire. Then the same fire consuming forests, spreading across helpless lands. She sees inventors creating wonders and rulers twisting them for greed. The fire asks her a question carried in its fierce light. What is wisdom, if not the power to guide knowledge? Athena breathes deeply, her thoughts reaching into the heart of truth. She answers, "Wisdom is the hand that steadies the flame." The fire roars higher, sparks scattering like stars across the void. It whispers again, "Creation without care is destruction in disguise." Athena closes her eyes, feeling the weight of responsibility. She remembers mortals who seek discovery but forget compassion. She recalls kings who sought power but lost their humanity. The flame flickers, testing her resolve, glowing brighter with each thought. Athena speaks once more, her voice clear within the silence. Knowledge must serve life, not consume it, not enslave it. At her words, the fire softens into a steady golden glow. Its fierce heat transforms into warmth, gentle and radiant, like dawn. The constellation reshapes, no longer wild, but balanced and calm. Athena feels its lesson settle deep within her immortal spirit. The wisdom of Prometheus is not simply the gift of fire. It is the reminder that every gift carries a burden of choice. The stars above shimmer, as if agreeing with her declaration. The flame dissolves, scattering into countless sparks across the heavens. They return to the river of stars, flowing like eternal memory. Athena steps forward, her resolve stronger, her vision sharpened. She knows the path of wisdom requires balance in all things. The cosmos remains silent, yet its silence feels like approval. She continues her walk, guided by constellations yet unseen ahead. Each step carries her deeper into mysteries of the endless night. The river bends once more, glowing brighter, preparing a new lesson. Athena steadies herself, ready for the wisdom that awaits her next. The stars above shift once more, weaving patterns like threads of destiny. Athena walks steadily, her thoughts still warmed by Prometheus's flame. The river of light bends and spreads wide like a silver meadow. At its center rises a constellation shaped like an ancient tree. Its branches stretch across the heavens, roots plunging deep into darkness. The stars within it glow softly, like fruit ripened by time. Athena pauses, sensing this constellation holds knowledge of growth. A gentle hum vibrates through the cosmos, like the pulse of life. The tree speaks, its voice calm and resonant like flowing water. All things grow, goddess, yet growth requires balance and patience. Athena listens, her mind turning to the mortal world below. She sees villages thriving, families building, dreams rising with effort. But she also sees greed, the hunger to take without giving. The tree glows brighter, showing fields nurtured by steady hands. Then it shifts, revealing lands stripped bare by careless ambition. Athena understands. Growth can heal or harm, depending on wisdom. The tree whispers, roots must run deep before branches reach wide. Athena nods, recalling rulers who built too quickly, losing stability. She remembers thinkers who rushed, forgetting the foundation of truth. The stars shimmer, revealing stories of empires rising and falling. Each tale carries the lesson of balance, patience, and steady roots. Athena places her hand upon the glowing trunk of stars. She feels the rhythm of time itself, cycles of birth and decay. The tree hums. Wisdom is knowing when to nurture, when to pause. Athena reflects on her own role, guiding but not controlling. She whispers, to grow too fast is to risk breaking apart. The constellation shines brighter, its branches spreading with graceful balance. Each star becomes a leaf, each leaf a story of learning. Athena breathed deeply, her spirit attuned to the harmony of growth. She sees mortals tending their lives with patience, love, and care. She sees others rushing toward power, leaving ruin behind. Both paths are possible, but wisdom must guide the choice. The tree answers softly. Even the strongest branch can break in storm. Athena understands. Strength lies not only in reaching upward, it lies in roots unseen, in patience, in quiet endurance. The constellation trembles, scattering seeds of starlight across the heavens. They drift like glowing pollen, planting wisdom in unseen places. Athena steps back, watching as the tree fades into the river. Its form dissolves, but its lesson roots deeply in her spirit. The stars above glimmer with renewed clarity, guiding her onward. She walks again, her pace steady, her heart filled with calm. Each step echoes with the rhythm of cycles, of time's flow. The river of stars bends again, preparing a new revelation. Athena steadies herself, ready for another fragment of cosmic wisdom. The night sky waits, vast and silent, yet alive with meaning. The stars bend once more, shaping into a great mirror across the heavens. Its surface gleams with silver light, smooth as still water in moonlight. Athena halts, her eyes drawn to the reflection shimmering before her. The mirror holds not just her face, but countless images within it. She sees herself as the goddess of wisdom, radiant and composed. But she also sees a shadowed image, distant, cold, unapproachable. The mirror speaks, its voice clear as crystal, sharp as ice. Wisdom without compassion becomes a fortress with walls too high. Athena's heart stirs, recalling mortals who feared gods more than loved them. She remembers moments when truth, though correct, had felt too severe. The mirror ripples, showing a king who ruled with flawless logic. His laws were fair, but his people wept from lack of mercy. It then shows a healer who listened more than she advised. Her kindness, paired with knowledge, brought comfort and true healing. Athena understands wisdom must walk hand in hand with empathy. The mirror whispers again, to know the mind, one must know the heart. She sees philosophers debating, their words sharp yet empty of warmth. Then she sees a mother teaching her child gently through patience. Both offer knowledge, but only one sows trust that endures. Athena breathes slowly, her reflection shifting between light and shadow. She whispers, wisdom is not complete without compassion to guide it. The mirror glows brighter, its surface warming with golden radiance. It shows her images of leaders who inspired through kindness. It reveals poets who touched souls by weaving truth with tenderness. Athena feels the lesson resonate like a steady pulse within her. The stars above shimmer, their silence heavy with gentle approval. The mirror continues. A heart closed cannot truly see the stars. Athena recalls mortals who built barriers against suffering, refusing to feel. They grew strong in reason, but brittle in the absence of care. She nods, understanding that knowledge must not distance, but connect. The mirror trembles, scattering fragments of light across the cosmos. Each fragment becomes a star, carrying compassion into the night. The reflection fades, leaving only Athena's true self in stillness. Her gaze softens, her wisdom deepened by the truth of balance. She knows reason and empathy must weave together like threads. Without one, wisdom tilts, fragile and incomplete, unable to endure. Athena turns back to the river of stars, her steps calm. She carries the echo of the mirror's voice deep within. Ahead, the constellations shift, preparing a new revelation to rise. The night sky stretches wide, eternal, waiting for her to listen. Athena steadies herself, ready to walk further into the mystery. The river of stars twists once more, opening into a wide celestial sea. Its surface shimmers like liquid silver, endless and deep beyond measure. Athena steps closer, sensing the calm yet vast power it carries. Waves of light ripple gently, reflecting constellations like drifting islands. From the sea rises a figure woven from water and starlight. Its form shifts constantly, neither solid nor fleeting, always in motion. The sea speaks, its voice rolling like tides, both steady and vast. Wisdom must flow, goddess, for stillness without movement becomes decay. Athena listens, her eyes following the currents within the starlit waters. She sees streams joining rivers, rivers merging into oceans without end. She sees knowledge passed between generations, growing, changing, reshaping itself. The sea ripples, showing an image of scholars locked in pride. They guard knowledge tightly, refusing to share, fearing loss of power. The waters darken, showing how their wisdom stagnates and crumbles away. Then the sea brightens, showing teachers guiding, sharing without fear. Knowledge flows like rivers, giving life and strength to countless lives. Athena whispers, wisdom hoarded is wisdom wasted but shared. It lives. The sea answers with a soft surge, waves sparkling like laughter. It whispers, to flow is to remain eternal, never bound, never broken. Athena reflects on mortals who clung to tradition too tightly. She recalls others who embraced change, yet lost their roots too quickly. Balance, again, is the key. Flow guided by wisdom's hand. The sea rises, revealing images of explorers crossing unknown waters. Their courage flows with curiosity, but danger grows with recklessness. Athena nods, seeing that wisdom must guide both caution and daring. The sea whispers, a river cut too sharply loses its path. A river that never moves forgets the way to the sea. Athena breathes deeply, her spirit flowing with the rhythm of tides. She feels the lesson soaking into her like water into earth. Wisdom must adapt, shifting with time, yet never losing its essence. The sea glows brighter, its waves scattering droplets of silver light. Each drop becomes a star, shining like tiny rivers in the sky. Athena smiles, her gaze soft, her heart steady and open. She whispers, "Wisdom is not rigid stone, but living, flowing truth." The sea trembles, then slowly dissolves back into the river of stars. Its vastness lingers in her spirit, calm and infinite, like memory. The night sky shifts, preparing another lesson within its silent depths. Athena walks on, her steps echoing the rhythm of flowing waters. The constellations shimmer, waiting to reveal what lies ahead next. The journey continues, guided by stars balanced by flowing wisdom. The river of stars twists once more, opening into a wide celestial sea. Its surface shimmers like liquid silver, endless and deep beyond measure. Athena steps closer, sensing the calm yet vast power it carries. Waves of light ripple gently, reflecting constellations like drifting islands. From the sea rises a figure woven from water and starlight. Its form shifts constantly, neither solid nor fleeting, always in motion. The sea speaks, its voice rolling like tides, both steady and vast. Wisdom must flow, goddess, for stillness without movement becomes decay. Athena listens, her eyes following the currents within the starlit waters. She sees streams joining rivers, rivers merging into oceans without end. She sees knowledge passed between generations, growing, changing, reshaping itself. The sea ripples, showing an image of scholars locked in pride. They guard knowledge tightly, refusing to share, fearing loss of power. The waters darken, showing how their wisdom stagnates and crumbles away. Then the sea brightens, showing teachers guiding, sharing without fear. Knowledge flows like rivers, giving life and strength to countless lives. Athena whispers, "Wisdom hoarded is wisdom wasted, but shared, it lives." The sea answers with a soft surge, waves sparkling like laughter. It whispers, "To flow is to remain eternal, never bound, never broken." Athena reflects on mortals who clung to tradition too tightly. She recalls others who embraced change yet lost their roots too quickly. Balance, again, is the key. Flow guided by wisdom's hand. The sea rises, revealing images of explorers crossing unknown waters. Their courage flows with curiosity, but danger grows with recklessness. Athena nods, seeing that wisdom must guide both caution and daring. The sea whispers, "A river cut too sharply loses its path. A river that never moves forgets the way to the sea." Athena breathes deeply, her spirit flowing with the rhythm of tides. She feels the lesson soaking into her like water into earth. Wisdom must adapt, shifting with time, yet it never losing its essence. The sea glows brighter, its waves scattering droplets of silver light. Each drop becomes a star, shining like tiny rivers in the sky. Athena smiles, her gaze soft, her heart steady and open. She whispers, "Wisdom is not rigid stone, but living, flowing truth." The sea trembles, then slowly dissolves back into the river of stars. Its vastness lingers in her spirit, calm and infinite, like memory. The night sky shifts, preparing another lesson within its silent depths. Athena walks on, her steps echoing the rhythm of flowing waters. The constellations shimmer, waiting to reveal what lies ahead next. The journey continues, guided by stars, balanced by flowing wisdom. The night sky deepens, and the river of stars stretches into infinity. Athena walks calmly, her steps echoing with all the lessons behind her. The constellations shimmer, weaving their final shape, vast and radiant. Above her, a great tapestry unfolds, threads of light crossing endlessly. Each thread carries a memory, each spark a truth she has learned. Prometheus's flame glows within, reminding her of responsibility in knowledge. The great tree's roots and branches whisper of balance and growth. The mirror's reflection lingers, teaching her compassion must walk with reason. The sea's flowing waves remind her wisdom must move and adapt. The circle of voices resounds, unity giving strength beyond solitude. Now, the stars weave these truths together into one cosmic vision. The tapestry forms not a single image, but countless shifting ones. It is ever changing, like the universe itself, yet whole and complete. Athena gazes upward, her heart steady, her spirit filled with peace. The stars speak, not in words, but in harmony beyond sound. She feels the wisdom of the cosmos flowing into her being. It does not burden her, but joins her, as if she belongs. The universe whispers, "Wisdom is infinite, yet humble in its search." Athena closes her eyes, letting the silence settle deep within her. She recalls the mortals below, seeking guidance, learning, stumbling, growing. Their struggles mirror the constellations, imperfect yet full of meaning. She understands her role is not to command, but to illuminate, to share wisdom gently, to guide without chains, to inspire with light. The tapestry glows brighter, then slowly dissolves into countless shining stars. They scatter across the heavens, returning to the river of night. Athena breathed deeply, carrying the final lesson into her soul. Wisdom is not an end, but a journey woven forever. The night sky settles, vast, eternal, yet alive with quiet song. Athena turns, her figure bathed in silver glow from the stars. She walks back along the river, her steps graceful and calm. Her path is not finished, for wisdom is never finished. She carries fire, roots, reflection, water, and voices within her. Each becomes part of her, shaping her into more than before. The heavens remain silent, yet their silence feels like blessing. Athena smiles, her eyes alight with the glow of eternity. The goddess of wisdom has listened, learned, and been transformed. Her journey under the wisdom of stars has no final page. For the stars will always shine, guiding her, guiding all. She steps forward, into night, into mystery, into the endless beyond. And the constellations follow, glowing softly, keepers of eternal wisdom. The stars begin to fade as the horizon glows with the promise of dawn. Athena stands at the river's edge, her figure outlined by the soft light. The constellations above shimmer once more, as if bidding her farewell. She listens to the last echoes of their song lingering in the sky. The wisdom of stars has settled into her spirit, calm and enduring. She knows now that wisdom is never held, only carried and shared. Every flame, every root, every wave, every voice has shaped her path. They live within her, not as burdens, but as companions of the soul. She turns her gaze downward, to the world waiting beneath the heavens. The cities, villages, and fields stretch wide, filled with mortal lives. She sees them striving, stumbling, searching for answers in their journeys. They do not hear the stars, but they still reach toward the light. Athena feels a tender strength rise, the duty to walk among them, not to command or to rule, but to teach with quiet guidance. Her wisdom is not a throne, but a lantern carried through the night. She steps forward, the river of stars behind her now dimming away. Each step is steady, carrying the stillness of the cosmos within her. Her heart beats with both the silence of eternity and the pulse of life. Athena understands she is a bridge between heaven and earth. The gods may shine above, but mortals grow through their own light. And she will walk beside them, helping them find what they already hold. The dawn breaks, spilling gold across the sky, chasing shadows away. The constellations fade, yet their wisdom lingers, unseen but present. Athena breathes deeply, the air cool, the morning alive with renewal. Her journey under the wisdom of stars has ended, yet it has not. For every ending is a beginning, and every lesson leads to another. The stars will rise again, and their light will always return. Athena smiles gently, carrying the quiet certainty of eternal cycles. She knows the path continues, not only for her, but for all. The wisdom of stars is not only hers, it belongs to every seeker. Every mortal who looks upward with wonder carries a spark of it. Every heart that questions, every soul that hopes, is touched by it. Athena walks into the dawn, her presence blending with the light. The world awakens, unaware of the goddess who walks among them. But her wisdom is in their choices, their courage, their growth. The stars whisper still, hidden in daylight, waiting for night to return. And when darkness falls, they will shine once more, eternal and true. Athena carries their promise, a guardian of wisdom and light. Her story is not an end, but a thread woven into forever. The river of stars flows on, endless, guiding, eternal, always near. And Athena, goddess of wisdom, walks forward, luminous, serene, timeless.